All right, let's play this last one because this is pretty funny. This is how this works, folks. Hey, let's have our show meeting. We're going to send out a stringer to Seattle. We want to do a story on all the rampant crime there. So head out on the street, Bill, and get us some men on the street talking about how horrible the crime is. So Bill goes out on the street for a couple hours and comes back and he's like, you're not going to believe this. I couldn't find anybody who was complaining about it. What? Well, I couldn't find anybody. I tried. Honestly, I tried. What do you mean you tried? Where did you go? I just walked around downtown we were there for 3 hours and we couldn't find anybody. And we had to come back in because we got to get the package going. Well, we have an empty spot here. What are we going to do with it? Oh, I know. Let's make it about how deluded the people are in Seattle about not knowing that there's so much crime.
Jesse sent Johnny to the progressive hellscape where residents mocked the idea that the city is spiraling out of control.
I've never seen any crime in Seattle. I've never seen any of it. I've seen fun and laughter and fun.
I don't believe that number.
People, they're, getting robbed out here, carjacked.
I've never heard of anyone getting robbed.
Crime is a social issue that could be solved by giving people their basic needs.
It's not a thing that happens just on the street. People don't just come up and try to rob people on the street. Do you walk around every day like someone's going to rob me every second?
Seattle decriminalized drug use, and then they criminalized it again.
Oh my God, who are you getting these facts from? You're from New York. Apparently you're listening to the wrong people.
I saw a lot of people shooting up on my way down here.
Oh, did you? Okay. And they were bothering you?
I was in a car, but, people...
Oh, no, you're in a car. Oh, no, they were hurting you so bad. Oh, no.
That's all this is. And it's so interesting on TikTok or Instagram to watch these people that they're clearly never in a city except in a car, and they'll drive past one of these areas where there's a lot of unhoused people and take a video out of the slow moving car and be like, look at what's happening to the city. It's like
I had this conversation. Remember, I went on that Nation cruise, and I went off the boat and went on some food tour or something, and there was a lot of people not on the Nation cruise. In fact, I was the only person there, and I had a couple of drinks with this couple. They seemed, nice. I mean, they were, I think, conservatives, and they were from, I think, Portland. And they're like, oh, we love New York, but we wouldn't go there now. And I'm like, why?
Literally safer than it's ever been in your lifetime.
It's like, why? You can find, because you have maybe a 6% better chance of getting a Broadway ticket, maybe, or something like what? Like, why? Why wouldn't you go there now? And they thought, from everything they had heard, that it was like a hellscape.
Yeah. No, I whenever I call home and call especially my parents get it now because but my grandparents would be like, yeah, is it do you still walk to work? Are you getting mugged? Are you dodging assault attempts? And it's like, no, it's a city. There's a lot of people here, and with a lot of people, you get higher crime numbers than say North Dakota. But if you look at per capita, these cities are way more safe than say cities in the South, like Memphis or Omaha. Even those places have a lot higher crime rates than a place like New York.
Yeah, it's crazy. But that's pretty funny. I love how the fact that they had to we have to run the package.
They couldn't find enough to edit those people out and then run with the people.
Right, they're just making it look how deluded they are.
Yeah.
They don't even know what's going on in their own city. Residents in blue cities are embracing the decay, it said. All right, folks, we'll take some IMs and then get out of here. Sorry, didn't have time for calls. Cannot believe we did not get out of here early because we got to get this is the first show of the day for us. We're doing multiples. Frank Bluntz, I'm sure Tim Pool has a lot to say about the quality of sushi at these grocery stores. George from Belgium regarding discussion about the news coverage of the strikes. Gore Vidal's book about the 1920s Hollywood details how the major newspapers of the day, as well as the burgeoning movie industry, were virulently anti-communist, anti-union, anti-strike. All the major sources of information and entertainment were owned by the elite Democratic and Republican whose views got chugged out as propaganda. Saul Cedar, hello, fresh is fat pig approved. I didn't even hear when Saul called me that. I just I've honestly blocked it out. Brennan from Kentucky. Puree some capers and shallots and combine that with some butter when you start those Brussels sprouts for that lemon pasta. Fierce Deity. The hospitality union going on strike. The one Bro Flamingo is a member of. Hope you can call in if it is. Brooklyn's Best. Sam, I'm a new subscriber. Love the show. Who wins the debate tonight? Vivek, Meatball Ron, Bergamot, Go C Team. I don't think there is a winning of this debate, to be honest with you. Like, I don't think, like, who would be the nominee if Donald Trump kicks over? We'll talk about that tonight. Professional dumpster
Burgum,
fire.
obviously.
I don't think the guy's on that stage.
Oh, yeah, no. Oh, yeah, that's an interesting point, yeah.
Professional dumpster fire. MR Crew, happy Wednesday. I don't know if you covered the headlines, but there were protests held by some activist orgs in Philly last night. Held a protest and march to demonstrate judges' dismissal of charges against Philly police officer Mark Dial after he performed an extrajudicial killing of Eddie Izaray in Kensington last month. We did not cover that. And
That's what you were watching earlier.
yes, I watched the body cam footage, and it's amazing. You hear the cop comes out of the car. He shot the guy within 7 seconds. First of all, like, the way that cop came out of the car seemed completely batcrap crazy to me. You're holding the gun, and he yells, "I'm going to shoot you." Less than a second later, he pulls the trigger. It's amazing. I don't know how those charges can be dismissed, but I imagine I don't know.